Good evening and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George, and today I'm taking a look at the new studio album from US underground old school death metal legends that they are, Massacre, with their sweet, sickly, evil new album Resurgence. Awesome album. Really good fun, old school, classic death metal. Out on Nuclear Blast. So it is Massacre. Great artwork. Awesome. Bit of glare there. Like I say, it is Massacre, but it is not the same Massacre that we heard on, shall we say, their 1991 classic album From Beyond. It's not even the same Massacre that we heard on 2014's comeback album, Back From Beyond. So we're talking wrong way around. Talking this classic, very interesting artwork with the classic lineup there. Many would argue the classic lineup of Cam Lee on vocals, who is presently a vocalist of Massacre. We've got Rick Ross on guitar, Terry Butler on bass, Bill Andrews on drums. Then by this point, you can't really see there, I know. The glare works in our favour this time. By this point in the band, we have Terry Butler on bass still. We don't have Cam Lee on vocals. We have Ed Webb instead. But we do have Rick Ross on guitars. So there's a bit of consistency there. But now we've got a supergroup, a death metal supergroup. Because we have Cam Lee on vocals. We have Mike Borders on bass, who was in the band. I had to look this up. He was in Massacre for some of their demo, early 80s or mid 80s rather, demo material that they put together. We've got Roger Johansson, I think that's how you pronounce his name, from Paganizer fame on guitars. Johnny Peterson on guitars, backing vocals, keyboards. Scott Fairfax on doing the guitar solos. I think he does leads. From Memoriam, phenomenal guitarist, absolute killer guitarist. Memoriam, an awesome band. So yeah, you've now got a strange sort of, it's not an American band totally here. You've got Scandinavians, and you've got the Brits represented here. You've got a guest feature on the album from Dave Ingram of Benediction. And it's very incestuous, this sort of underground old school death metal. As you have Cam Lee, I think he appeared on the newest, as a guest on the newest Benediction album. You've got Dave Ingram appearing on here. You've got Roger, who is in bands and projects with Dave Ingram and has done the same with Cam Lee, and then Johnny. And it's all very connected. But this is the Resurgence era Massacre is completely different from these two. Totally different. Awesome band. I will say that this is a heavy, nasty album, but it's good. It's really well done. It's brilliantly produced. I will say, across the board, the riffs here are fantastic. Really heavy, nasty, filthy old riffs. Buzzsaw, as you like. Perfect. Cam's vocals, Cam's vocals are brilliant. Throughout the album, really good vocals. He's almost got like a phlegmy, guttural growl. It's really consistent. The leads and the solos are brilliant. The songs themselves are really good. It's some solid death metal. Oh dear, so much glare there. Just trying to get the list up there. Kicking off with the Eldritch Prophecy, really heavy song. Brilliant, just nasty old school death metal, and it's all the way through is the same. Some of them are slightly slower, marginally slower paced. The Innsmouth Strain, I don't know if that's how you do pronounce it. Track number 3 there. The Whisperer in the Darkness, Book of the Dead, Into the Far Off Void is a really good song. That is the one featuring Dave Ingram. There, guest vocals. Servants of Discord, Fate of the Elder Gods is another really good one. A particular favourite is the last track there, The Return of the Corpse Grinder. I don't know if it's tribute to Death, Chuck Schuldin's Death, or to Corpse Grinder Fisher, or just the early Massacre. I don't know, but it's a great, ripping, short, sharp, hard death song. That's how I would describe it. This is just not trying to reinvent the wheel. They're not trying to do anything revolutionary, change the game. They are just doing old school death metal really well. Think in the vein of Cannibal Corpse, perhaps, well, Massacre, I would say. Their classic albums, Scream Bloody Gore, Leprosy, sort of death. I think that sort of old school stuff. You do have a bit of the signature style from Roger and Johnny. So imagine Scandinavian, Swedish, old school death. You've got that really buzzy, buzzsaw, really reverberating riffs there. Sounds awesome. Absolutely love it. It's, like I say, it's not reinventing the wheel. It's not an absolute game changer like Leprosy or Scream Bloody Gore or Slowly We Rot. It's not an album that's going to suddenly just blow the whole game wide open. But it is certainly one for the fans. If you like old school nasty death metal, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. Check it out if you haven't already. It's a solid album. You're certainly going to enjoy it if you're into your Cannibal Corpse, if you're into Obituary, if you're into Morbid Angel. Check it out. You won't regret it. So, that's all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the No Nonsense Metal Reviews channel. And of course to the No Nonsense Metal Reviews blog page. You can read the full review of the Resurgence album on there. Check back soon for all things metal. Of course, still working on the top 10 albums of 2021, and there has been a bloody load of good releases this year. So I'm struggling with it, but I'm getting there. Will Resurgence, with that awesomely gruesome, grisly art, will that be in the top 10? I don't know. It's all to play for. So check back soon. Stay metal. Thank you for watching.